I've seen 15 and a half go to the tee line.
Cover it for the win.
Right, the same slide speed with a bit on it.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, just close for feel. It's all pretty much dead halfway that time, so 6 feet on it could get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we probably be going 6.
Line's good. Set. Set. Game. 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 Just. Good. 15-1. Right.
Yeah, nice. Pretty good speed.
15-1, aye.
Let's get.
We need to give you like at least edge of the button for a corner, I think, after seeing
Yeah, well,
that was just inside the line. Line. Yep. Just keep on top of the pass. I think anything that's off that path probably. Yeah, I felt the same as last night, aye. I think I said a quick pass, you'll get.
Good morning
15.5
and welcome to the 2018 Ashley Home Store Curling Classic, coming to you live from beautiful Penticton, BC. I'm Mary Lou Richter, and next to me is
Craig McLeod.
And we're here to help do a little commentary during the game. Our feature game today is Ross Patterson from Glasgow, Scotland, against Charlie Thomas, and he's from Calgary. So shooting blue will be Patterson. I will introduce the rink for you. Ross Patterson is the skip. Kyle Waddell is third. Duncan Menzies is second. Michael Goodfellow is their lead. And for Thomas, Charlie Thomas skip. Adam Casey is third. Patrick Jansen is second. And Fraser Reed at lead. Currently in this event, Patterson is 4-0, so they will be qualifying for playoffs.
Line's okay.
And Thomas is at
Probably
3-1, so this is a really big game for that team.
Line's good.
If they
Line's
win,
good.
they go through to playoffs.
Just slip room.
If
Just
they
slip
lose,
room.
there
Get
could be
here
some
narrow.
tiebreakers. So lots
Line's
riding on
good.
this game.
Line's
so
perfect.
we'll
Just the dot.
let the action speak for itself.
15-9.
Patterson has hammer in the first end, and again they're throwing the blue rocks.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a fairly aggressive start. Both teams have thrown guards out front. So it should make for an interesting first end.
Very nice come around there, completely buried.
I like this back tee. So if we bump it, please bump it open.
And it's been a really good week for Scottish teams in general. Over the last week, Bruce Mowat from Scotland won the European Championships, so they beat Nicola Sedin in the final. On the ladies' side, Anna Hasselborg one defeating Silvana Terranzoni. So Sweden for the ladies and Scotland for the men's.
Close.
And here in this event, we do have two Scottish teams, and both of them will be advancing.
Line.
So, yeah,
Whoa,
doing
whoa,
very
you're on
well.
the front one. Yep, line, get past, yep.
Yeah,
yep.
both teams are playing well
Whoa,
too.
whoa, Kyle,
Just
Kyle
forward in
on.
some of the games. Both teams are going to be tough to beat. So.
Okay. Okay. Probably not even there.
So all games are 8 ends. 5 rock rule is in play, meaning you can't hit out a rock that's in the free guard zone until after 5 rocks are thrown. You can hit in the house, but not out in that free guard zone in front of the rings. Thomas has asked for just a hit and flop here. We got a little bit of a
Going for
flop.
that
We've
one.
seen throughout the event that that spot on that side has been a little bit straighter with when you throw a bit more weight.
Yeah, I know. As the event has moved on, I've noticed that the ice has started to straighten out a bit. So the players have to adjust to that each game, I think.
Yep, whoa, yep, hard, hard, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay.
And on Duncan Menzies' first rock,
I've seen that. You maybe just
second
tried to
do
get
the
the front
run
one.
back, make the double, and just jammed it. Left 2 rocks in play
Yeah.
in the
After
house.
seeing me, you cleared it by what you could. I suppose it's the shots there for fun on the swingy ice. I thought if we got past the front one like we did, it'd at least pumped it out to something we could have seen. No, not exactly. Aye, hey, he's doing fine. Timber's put that good as well.
Ice has been fantastic all weekend, very consistent.
Say
Jensen
this.
played a little tap back, got a roll to the center.
Yeah. See that here. But
And Patterson's asked for the run back using their blue rock out front.
close. Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Okay, good shot.
It's a nice shot, kind of
Good
opens
throw.
it up, rolls for a corner, and gets one of their blue ones in the house too.
Yeah, that was actually a very nice shot. It gives Patterson an opportunity to hip and flop in behind the corner a little more. He's got a fairly wide open house to draw through for extra points or somewhere to draw if he happens to get in trouble. But right now he's got the end set up pretty good.
Well, Paul Casey, a third for Thomas, is throwing his first rock. Just trying to put a guard back on the one near the center line. That had a really big finish on it.
Would you like
Yeah,
Kyle?
just late.
You could push this. Yeah. Yep. Yes! Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Good.
So Kyle Waddell does run back.
Good
Gets
throw.
a couple of the rocks off. It's another big game today. The Grey Cup in Edmonton. So we have Calgary versus Ottawa. Who are you cheering for, Craig?
I'm cheering for Ottawa.
Yeah, I think I am too. Just being a Rider fan, it sometimes is hard. I know I should cheer for West, but sometimes it's hard. But I think it'll be a really good game. Two good teams.
Yep.
I like this call by Thomas. He was considering taking the one out on the side there, but that would leave Patterson an opportunity to hip and flop him behind the
Go
corner
West,
guard.
even nose is okay.
But
What's
this
that
guard
weight?
didn't
Barrier.
quite curl
Like
enough
there.
for him, so Patterson's going to have an opportunity to
Like there.
hit and flop in behind the center guard. And if it
Yeah, a bit of a port there to go through.
Okay. Yes! Hard! Whoa! Yep! Whoa! Whoa! Carl! Carl!
And just that spot, it can really straighten out a little bit with some weight and some sweeping. So I just had a little too many brush strokes on that one, I think.
I think you're right, yeah.
Good throw.
So an
Like I said earlier, it just appears to be getting a little straighter as the weekend goes along here, and any extra weight just seems to keep them dead straight.
So Charlie's first rock of the end, he's just going to plug that port there so that they don't have another opportunity to do a straight hit.
It goes past it.
And just rolls off that center guard.
I think it's probably still there, the same.
Is there a hole there?
The barrier right there.
Apparently,
Yours
he's going for it. So
stayed right off because
these
just floating.
these teams are so accurate on these hits.
I think they're a barrier. Yeah. Just a nice barrier.
They're
Oh,
getting through these holes isn't normally too big of a problem for them. They're always within a quarter of an inch of when they let these things go. So
barrier. Just we'll just, unless we give you a big shout, we'll just, I think it's Lyle probably.
the only
still
thing you
give it
might
40.
have to consider is the turn he's taking. They haven't thrown that in turn down there up to this point, so the ice may be a little different.
Looks like he's throwing the out turn. Yep. I think it'll probably run right where the broom is there.
Yeah, so
He's throwing
they do
some,
know the out turn, so it should be.
control weight.
Hey! Hard! Hard!
Oh, just took the guard.
Just left it a little late on the sweeping,
Oh, it was made.
but nice try.
Oh man, that was made.
Leaves his blue in a good spot to run it back if he needs to do that.
Thought we were good. Aye. Just, they did the opposite.
Charlie's
field, left it.
throwing his
I thought it was
first
still fine.
rock,
It's almost like by the time it took like a
or
little
his
bit till it's too
second
late.
rock, I should say. Charlie's throwing his second rock here.
Aye, oh yeah. Oh
A
yeah.
nice hit and roll here would achieve two things. It would prevent Ross Patterson, from getting 2 points, and also, if he can get a nice roll, it can make it very difficult to score as one.
Normal weight on this. Looks pretty good. Very nice shot. Right to the tee line.
Try to find line here. Not even too bad, is it?
It's still going to run pretty good.
Yeah.
This is a curl inside.
Yeah, more. I don't think it's going to be up to full speed. Let's see how wide this would be.
Yeah, I still think it will be good though.
Yeah. Yeah.
The first end here, Charlie Patterson is throwing his last rock, or Ross Patterson is throwing his last rock.
Draw shot speed. Yeah.
He
Aye, that's what I was
has to
thinking.
get at least full 4 to get shot off
get it
this.
full.
Just like that kind of back four feel.
Yeah. Okay.
Just kind of like back four feel.
Yeah, he's going to need some nice finish at the end to get right to the full 4 foot.
That's probably like 14 and a half to the tee here.
Sweepers are working it hard. And just a little bit light here in the first end. So steal of 2 for Charlie Thomas in the first end. And Patterson retains hammer.
Eh?
Just guessing speed out there.
So wide this would be. That was the problem.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought it was a chance. I thought it was close at hand.
There's a blade on draw shot.
It's just that was even in the pass that we thrown, we hadn't
Yeah, I
gone that
thought
wide, so it's
Patterson
probably
might
like the
actually
first one
try the
down
run back on those.
that side.
At least eliminate
Alright.
one.
Alright.
All these
Yeah.
teams are really, really good on the run back. So, but I guess he just felt really good with the draw and just a little bit heavier out there. Got a good time on it, but just a bit heavier yet this morning.
Wide.
Yeah, the ice has been pretty consistent, running around 14.5 between hog and hog, and we got a time of 14.6 on that, so it should have been normally fairly close, but as Mary Lou mentioned, just a little heavier out there, and the first end.
Fraser Reed has thrown his first rock of the second end, lead for Charlie Thomas. Michael Goodfellow is going to throw his first rock now. So we have a center guard to start us off.
Eh?
Ross Patterson has asked for a corner guard here. He's probably going to take full advantage of the 5-rock rule and
He's pretty good.
get as many corner guards
Yeah,
out there
high.
as he can before they can be
Line's
peeled.
good. Line's good. Just the dot again. Just here. Kyle FMD at the end, yeah. I don't mind. Just not as much
Yeah,
room.
we've had great crowds here at the curling rink all weekend long. And it's starting to fill up now, even on this early Sunday morning draw. Volunteers have been fantastic as well. Jen Johnson's working hard on this, trying to get it by the center guard. Nice shot.
Like a straight
Splitting
round.
the 8-foot.
Whoa. Close. Line. 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 It's on the front one. Where are we? Yep, yep. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sit. Okay.
Draw around the corner guard,
Okay.
ends up back 12. Really nice line on that one. Give you an update too on the other sheets out there this morning. On sheet A, we have Virtue up 1-0 on Barrie after one end. We have Cotter 2-0 over Blandford after one. And Matt Tolley is up 1-0 on Botcher after a steal of one. The Giel Gunlickson first end was blanked. We're just waiting for an update on sheet F, and we'll let you know when we have that.
And our game is currently 2-0 for Thomas over Patterson.
That's after one end as well. Oh, nice little freeze down to that back rock by Charlie Thomas's team. Duncan Menzies is trying to just, do the same
Line.
corner guard.
Whoa. Wait only. Close. Line. Line. Hard line. Hard line. Hard line. Hard. Hard. Gotta go,
Looks
Kyle.
really nice
Gotta
as
go.
well.
Yep, yep, yep. Yep, yep.
Another nice shot.
Good. 14.5. Good throw. Good throw, Mikey.
So Patterson line one
I think this was
at the
end,
moment
though.
in the second end.
It's one of those ones that say if you cracked, they are go for the same shot as last time, but dead hack. And if you split the front one, at least it's a split. You pump it behind. Yeah. That's kind of 14.5 now or back 8.
Jensen's rock just clips the corner guard on the way by and rolls in to bite the 12. And Patterson still line one.
Do you like that? Can we? Yeah?
Rock
And did
placement
I hit high?
on this shot
There
is
you go.
critical.
Sorry? Hit high.
Yeah, Duncan's come down to take a look at it.
I get that.
Make
get
sure
our
they've got
corner.
the angles right in their lines when they throw this rock.
I know.
Trying to clear off that
like
front.
It's got to be 3/4. You can play it just whatever rate you want. What more comfortable up you, are you?
Well, I think we're losing this one pretty much.
The only thing is we're doing, if we do this, he's just going to freeze us again.
We can freeze
But, yeah, okay.
Get it quite right. It kind of opens up.
Hit high. Okay, right, you got it.
It looks like they don't like the situation with all the red guards out front there. It looks like they're
Boy, run
going
similar to the last
peel
game.
those red rocks out of there and open up that front of the house.
Yep. Hard, Kyle. Hard! Hard!
Oh, just
Okay.
missed getting the two
Okay.
reds out. Gets one out, and the other one rolled.
Boys ballpark
right
with a slide.
top tall foot.
He just cowed a little bit more.
So Charlie Thomas is
I think he's
asked
ballpark with a slide now. You see the fraction more ice.
Adam Casey to come down to the back one
Aye.
behind the corner guard. And this is Adam's first rock, third for Charlie Thomas. Sweeping it hard, trying to keep the line. Looks like he's going to give this a little bit of a tap. Nice line right on it. Thomas
So
lies
that's
one.
again, eh? Even. That's ice for AT. Just down here, Kyle. Just that way, yeah. Yeah, that's the same ice. Whoa!
And this is Patterson's first rock.
Whoa, close! Whoa! Whoa!
Trying to come down on top of the
Whoa,
rocks at the
Mike,
back of the
Mike.
house there.
Whoa, whoa!
Just have to wait
Line!
for it to clear
Line's
that
good.
center guard. Line
Line's
looks
good.
pretty good
Line!
now.
Whoa, 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 line's good. Whoa, whoa! Yep, 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 yep! Good shot. Nice shot.
There have been some really nice freezes in that corner. The sand is having there.
They've definitely got that spot dialed in, both teams.
Yeah. So this is Adam Casey's last rock of the second half.
With the blue rock currently just slightly in front of the tee line there, Team Thomas is going to have to get a little bit of an angle on this one to get shot out of it.
And they did.
And he did. Nice shot.
That port's getting smaller and smaller because of the stagger.
trying
That
to
one
get
barely
inside
got by
nose.
the front
You
center
got
guard.
anything? You got anything inside
So they're
nose?
changing up the turn, taking the in-turn here.
Yeah. James, anywhere getting that? They're trying to get the 60 here. Normal.
This is Kyle Waddell's last rock, third for Patterson.
Normal. Out.
The red
Wait,
rock is
you want
fully
out and
exposed, so it looks like they're going to take a run at it and
You want to appeal?
could lie two after this shot.
Up. Up.
They're going to want a little flop behind the center guard too.
Yes.
Oh, very nice shot. Stayed
Great
behind the center
shot.
guard. Very nice shot. Patterson line two.
It's funny how things look different in the
just
hats.
rip
You
it
know,
all.
From this end that looks like an outturn, but for you it maybe looks like
We
an
can rip
outturn.
it all.
Team's playing very well to start this game.
No, I'm happy with you to throw it either way. It's
Blue
thinking
Rocks
we-
appear to be
that's
about 3/4 open, a half to 3/4 open. And Charlie's
no,
gonna
I don't think we
attempt
can.
a,
Strong heel.
good result.
a double.
Mikey's just a wee bit back going
Yeah,
deep.
probably
You have to
not.
be fairly tight to that guard.
I could probably throw normal
Make the
though.
double.
Or you need to be shorter.
Yeah.
Think it'll. Do you think it'll jam on the back one?
We
there,
hit it
Kurt?
perfect. We're rolling.
Do you think
Yeah.
it'll make even the triple?
Might curl a little. Hey?
Yeah, I think it will. Yeah.
This is Charlie Thomas's first rock of the second end, leading 2-0 after 1.
Oh, whoa. Yep. Yes! Hard! Hard!
The roll is
Hard!
part of this shot.
Yeah, just jammed that back one, and his rock ended up just pretty wide open, I guess, on the forefoot there. Those two rocks biting the 8-foot are pretty close.
No, I know.
See if we can tell who's shot.
Almost exactly half that blue.
Hard to say who shot.
Might just be us. See if we can get inside that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Like there. So I think we're taking that for draw the button. For back line. Okay. Yeah. Back line. It's pretty close for the other one. I think, you know, we're saying inside, but nose is probably as good as we're going to get here. Give us a bit of backing as well. Okay. Back line to dead hack, max.
Get to the hop.
Yeah.
This is Ross Patterson's first rock. Trying to hit that one. Oh, the forefoot just over curls. And taps the Thomas rock into the full 8. So now for sure, Charlie Thomas is line 2.
Yeah, that was a tough break. He had to make sure he got that back rock. Even if he
Like, I know what you're saying.
rolled to
with
the
this.
outside, would have been better than the
Yeah, I know.
tapping
I
out
can
of the red
hang it
one
there
in.
and give it a nose for 1, right? Whereas if we
And unfortunately tapped him right behind the center guard as well.
Good guard here by Charlie will put
Oh, man.
Ross Patterson team with a difficult shot on his last
I
shot.
think we just throw a tight guard. Adam's talking about
So Charlie Thomas's last rock of the second end. Trying to put up a guard.
Okay, just clean right now. Yep. Hot. Hot. Hard. 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 Go, Pat. Hard, hard, hard,
Hard
hard,
on
hard.
this.
Hard. Keep going. Hard, 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 hard. Hard. Hard.
Yeah, this is a straight against.
Didn't curl up enough for him.
Inside.
Yeah, I think you want to take inside.
And Ross has a,
Okay. Just dead half again, I think.
looks like it'd be,
Sit here on the last one.
it appears to be fairly
Yeah, okay. Okay.
wide open hit and stick for his one.
Not too far off at the same weight. Get a similar weight.
Throwing the intern through the port. Hit and stick for his one. And this is the last rock of the end. Got to curl a bit. Line's looking not too bad.
Whoa. Yes!
And sit, go.
And it appears to have rolled too far, I'm not sure.
Very,
Oh.
very close.
Yeah, it looks like a steal of one
I just grabbed when I came in the rings.
by the Charlie Thomas team.
Remember that?
I was surprised at how far that did roll. I thought it was going to be good, just a little bit of a flop, but it really got some action after it hit.
Soon as I
So
came
a
in the
steal
rings,
of
it just
one
went
for
like that.
Thomas, so they lead 3-0
fine.
after 2 ends. And Patterson,
Honestly, when
retains
I came
hammer.
in, it was like right on the nose, and then just went at that at the end. Alright, boys, don't worry. Just get a two on the board. Wait, playing pretty good end there. I was tight with my first one.
Pardon?
Jesus.
I don't know. What do you think? Like,
so this is the second annual Ashley Home Store Curling Classic last year, where we hosted their first one, huge success. Final game was Kevin Cooey versus Nicholas Sedin. Kevin Cooey ended up winning the game, and it was a measure for the win, so really, really exciting. This time I'd like to also, with Ashley Home Store being our platinum sponsor, I'd also
Hey,
like to
line's a
mention our
little
gold
tight.
sponsors. We have New Floors, Cascades Casino, Tim Hortons, Murray GMC, and the Days Inn. Thank you to those special gold sponsors.
Go on, mate.
I can also give you some updates here on the sheets. We have Ginyard trailing 2-1 to Epping. Interesting story also for Ginyard. Cody Tanaka,
Line's
who
good.
usually plays, throws fourth rock for that team, was unable
Cheers to ya.
to make it this weekend.
Line's good.
He was just doing a little winning himself in at the
Line's good.
Travelers Curling
Just
Club
dunk it in.
Championship, and him and his team from
16-4.
Richmond, BC, they won the whole thing yesterday. So
Good.
that's pretty exciting. We know the guys on the team, and I would like to congratulate them. And the game, Giel Gunlinkson, 3 straight blank ends, so no score to report there. Botcher is picked up 2 in the second end, so they're leading 2-1 over Tolly. We have Cotter and Blanford now tied at 2 after 2. And Josh Berry is up 2-1 on Brock Virtue after 2. And our feature game again, we have Thomas up 3-0 on Patterson, and that's after 2 ends.
Right here.
Yeah, Ross is playing the corner guards, take advantage of that 5 rock rule. Charlie Thomas's lead slid a little deep on his first one, but came up with a nice shot on his second one at the top
Kyle.
4 there. Ross is definitely going
Kyle.
to try and take advantage of that.
Line's
5
getting
rock
better.
rule.
Still Kyle. Just the dot if you can. Just here if you can.
Yeah, putting up a double corner guard.
Okay. Alright, mate.
Like the 5 rock rule, no hitting yet on those free guard zone rocks.
It's important that the Fraser or Patrick put this rock
Lines tight.
tight to the house, or
Lines a little
he
tight.
doesn't want to leave a long guard here.
Tight. Yes. Hard. Hard, Adam. Hard. Get it to center. Get to center. Yep, 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 yep.
Very nice guard.
Yeah. Stay here high.
Ross is asking Duncan to run back and try to remove, at least mix up some of these red rocks.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa. No, 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 no.
Probably
no, no,
like
no,
to
no.
stick around too with his shooter, but
Yeah, just hits the top one and rolls away. Thomas still lying too.
Yeah. Get your left side. You're throwing pretty good. That's just laser. Oh yeah. Really straight. That's why the other way it moved a little bit. I'd give you inside nose.
Line's good. Room. Line's
Patrick
good.
throwing his second rock here,
Line's good.
hoping to put this one in the exact same spot he put his first one. A couple of feet in front of the house, close to that center line would be good. This probably didn't turn out too well for him.
A little higher probably than what they wanted, but
A little higher, and the line's not quite there. Gives Charlie a nice opportunity here to make a little chap and roll in behind his corner guards there, and also remove
Don't mind that.
the one off the 4. Oh, he's rather than going for the hit and roll behind the corner guard, it looks like he's opted just to tap that red one back.
yeah, as we were mentioning earlier, that spot tends to be a little bit straighter when you up your weight. So I think he's just being really careful, wants to keep his shooter on.
Yep. Line.
Yeah,
Whoa. 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 Mate. Mate. Yep. Yes, mate. Go, 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 go. All the way, mate. Go, 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 go. Okay. Good shot.
That's a nice shot. Even though they're not shot, they leave their shot
At least we had
or
the
their
right
blue
one.
stone right in a good spot there.
yeah, it's difficult to remove, and also it gives them an opportunity to use it later in the end if they need it to promote.
So Charlie's trying to, he's asked Adam to come around and get into the 4 foot there and try to block off that side for Patterson. Should get some late movement here.
And he's got a nice shot, a very nice shot.
Yeah. Makes it harder to use that blue stone with that kind of overlapping it.
See that? Are trying to come down and bump this to here. Yeah? Okay. Is this our best shot? Still leaves this one though. We need to get your shooter here. Look, yeah. Well, wait, Kel, just back here, Max.
I like this call, especially the weight call. There are a couple options. He can promote his own blue one, but does happen to over curl a bit. He would roll off and slide towards the corner guard.
Whoa! Whoa! Carl! Gotta go, mate. Gotta go.
Looks pretty
Whoa,
good.
whoa, 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 whoa! And over. 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 And over.
That was a really nice shot.
Good.
Very precise.
It was. I think Charlie can still see 3/4 of that blue, or half to 3/4 of that blue rock on the side there.
Yeah,
Yeah, just
a highlight.
trying to get the hit
I
and
don't know what
roll.
else we had. Yeah. I don't think we have anything else. I think how we get in for short. I think how we get in for short, even if we get such back tee here. If it's such back tee, at least we can maybe freeze it. But
This is Adam's last rock of the third inning. Trying to make a hit and roll.
Yeah, if we can get a nice hit and roll on top of his own, that would be a good shot.
Didn't quite get the roll he wanted. Really
maybe we've got to go here, Kel, do we?
on that side.
Even leave half that I can use. Yeah, I mean, even if you go to there, you can maybe use it, but that's perfect. Same weight, it's almost the
So
same
it
line,
gives
isn't
Patterson
it?
a bit of an opportunity here to
I mean, you're probably hitting,
slide off this one.
probably hitting the same bit.
Not a lot of space there, but
Yeah, if we can get a bit of a inside
Right
roll
there.
there, that would be perfect.
That's edge of 4.
this is the third Kyle Waddell's last rock for Team Patterson.
Close. Close. Whoa. Line. Whoa. Whoa. Kyle. Kyle. Gotta go. Gotta go hard, mate. Gotta go. More weight.
And just
Okay.
pretty much a nose hit
Okay.
on that one.
All right.
So Charlie Thomas, we're down to Skip Brooks now. Yeah, he just wants to hit this right on the nose and block that path off for Patterson.
Aye, aye, aye. It's a dead park and it's moved.
Charlie Thomas successful at the hit
Oh,
and
it's
actually
me,
got a
yeah.
little bit of a flop
Yeah.
inside as well.
Get a double, isn't he?
What do you think of like a nose? And just try and tap that back here.
Say nose and just try and get a 7 here. Aye, try.
It's either that or you go really balls. You feel like your back button weight, right? And almost play like that there.
I know.
Push that to here. Yeah, that's but then
I think we can make a call. We can almost make either of those shots, could we? Depends. We're going to have to throw just this way anyway, aren't we?
Yeah.
Back 4 weight.
Yeah.
And just slide it here.
Well, the thing is, Ross, you only want to touch that here.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's even just
Key
draw
weight,
it. You know
okay.
what I mean? Let them sleep.
So I think what we're throwing here when we're doing the draws. Yeah. Try and keep it in the better stuff.
That one this should curl.
Yeah, it should be better. There.
Pretty much what it is.
Yeah. T-weight. Do you think what I threw you when we were trying to draw for one would be close in this path? Yeah? So do you think what I threw you for that draw, where we're light, is good in this path? Okay. Let's go for that then.
Looks like Ross is just going to promote his blue rock there
This
into the
is
red
his-
rock.
Yeah, this is his first rock of the third end. He has to hit this pretty thin to get the more of a sideways motion here.
Go in.
So they push that back a bit. Charlie Thomas is still lying one, biting the button. And has to be careful of removing this blue rock to make sure he doesn't jam it.
It looks like he's throwing a guard. Good guard on here would make for a very difficult shot for Ross Patterson.
I don't think it'll be as slow as that, eh?
Yeah, high.
Yeah, don't want to bring this too deep. Just important that they plug that hole. Very nice shot.
Looks like it's going to be a long angle raise.
Normal.
Could be for 2 points if he makes it.
Well, if you play it for 2, I'll be delighted. If you get it for 2, I'll be delighted. Yeah, yeah. Just go normal, I think. Try and keep this.
It should curl here. Like,
Yeah.
it should be nicer anyway.
Normal. You happy with normal? I think it's probably. I think normal is the best way of keeping the line. Just there. Right.
Yeah, and this is Ross Patterson's last rock of the end.
Normal.
Trying the angle raise onto his blue. Trying to get 2 points. Just needs to curl a bit. And didn't quite get the angle on it. So Thomas steals another one. So that makes the score 4-0 for Thomas over Patterson, and that's after 3 ends.
Just release.
I'd like to give a shout out to some of the curlers in this event, actually. On Wednesday, the Reed Carruthers team came early to Penticton, and they ran 2 curling clinics for adults during the day, and then also did a curling clinic for juniors, sort of an after-school thing. Well attended and much appreciated. Really got some really good information from Team Carruthers, and this is something that they do generally wherever they travel to. They offer a clinic to the club, and it was awesome. I attended one of them and picked up some really good tips. So thanks, guys. And then last weekend, Jim Cotter, who lives in Vernon, came down with his daughter and her team, and they ran a junior clinic themselves on the weekend, and that was well attended as well, and everyone was raving about that as well too. So curlers giving back, which is awesome. We really appreciate it here in Penticton. So again, our feature game, 4-0 for Thomas over Patterson, and that's after 3 ends. Give you a quick roundup of other games on the go right now. Team Barrie is up 3-1 on Virtue.
Yeah, it looks tight.
Team Blandford is up 3-2 on Cotter. These are both after 3. Botcher and Tully are all tied up at 2 after 3. And Giel and Gunlickson are just playing the 5th, and still no score. 4 straight blank ends, but there have been rocks in play, folks. So there's been some big weight shots to clear a lot of granite out of the way. And Team Epping is up 3-1 on Ginyard as well. After 3.
Line's okay. Still Adams. Still Adams. Line's good now. Yep. Right to it. Let's go right to it. Nice. Good.
Fraser Reed is just throwing his second rock for Charlie Thomas. He's throwing 2 nice rocks there, almost in perfect position.
Yep, frozen right in front of the button there.
Yeah. Ross will be throwing it either probably a long corner guard on top of his short corner guard there.
Yeah, looks like that's what they're doing.
Line's good. Line's good, just tip us though.
And it's looking pretty good.
Good. 19, good.
Patrick Jensen of second for Thomas team. We'll want to put this one tight to the rings. Right in line with the other 2 rocks that are there.
Room! Line's okay. Line's good. Oh, it doesn't need to curl. Whoa. Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa. Good.
Just a fraction high, you're trying to catch that. It's a hair high. See you later, yeah. Yeah. Hair high.
Ross Patterson's going to have to get a little creative here and generate some offense for his team. Be a good opportunity to score a couple here in the 4th end, home end. Here's some shocking news. Another blank between Giel and Gunlickson. So still 0-0 after 5 ends.
And the last time I looked over there, there was 3 or 4 rocks in play. So
Exactly.
Good.
they are. Oh, there's a great shot by the second for Charlie Thomas team, or for the
Sorry,
Ross
that's
Patterson
Patterson.
team, Duncan Menzies. He's removed those 2 nice rocks on the forefoot and managed to keep all his guards around.
Like, this is
Yep,
not,
kept his rock
that's
in
not
play,
easy.
so got some rocks to work with.
Grip this one, it's pretty nice.
We got actually better flat. We're saying it's going to foul that, and it's not. I know I backed it here, but
On half a rock,
take
Pat.
it inside middle of the stone. It's
Thin half.
oh.
Charlie's getting a little uncomfortable with all those guards out front, and he's going to try and remove a few of those, a couple of those.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Yep.
Oh, it's a great shot.
That is a great shot.
Clears everything out of the way.
Wow.
Triple and a roll out.
Yeah,
I'd give him
that's
5 out of 4 on that one.
I would too. Bonus points for that one.
Yeah.
Line's good. Line's good.
So Duncan Menzies is throwing his second rock.
Just clean. Just clean.
Second for Ross Patterson. Just replacing
Aye.
a guard, something they can use. Also corner guard. This is Adam Casey's first rock of the 4th end. Trying to remove that corner guard.
Ross is going to keep on putting those guards out front
Line's good.
until he'll need a break,
Sorry.
either a
Okay.
beak or
Looks like
a
Sam.
flash. But if those guards don't quite work out for him, he may have the opportunity to blank later in the end.
Okay.
Yeah, it's nice too if you can switch up the position of those guards just to change their shots up ever so slightly. Adam Casey coming down with the try to peel it out. Another good shot.
Line's good. Close for line. Line's good. Line. Line. Okay, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Easy. Set. Okay. Okay.
Oh, just changing it up a little.
Double peel up.
Little tap on that rock. Charlie Thomas's first rock. He'll be trying to
What trying to
peel.
freeze with mine, is it?
Making the double here is fine with him. Leave his shooter
Sorry?
right there.
Yeah, the nice thing about making the double, like you said, your shooter would be in front of the tee line there.
And it eliminates other rocks that he can
Let's see the triple
the
coming up.
Patterson team can
That's
use.
nine. Get it?
Is that good? Picking it out.
He's back here.
So Ross Patterson will
I
have
give
another
you-
attempt at the freeze here.
I think they are, eh? Yeah. I got you 14, like 14, 15, so 14 and a half, close. I've been trying to freeze, boys. Kyle was just half a second on for rate. The line was pretty good. Yeah. Sorry? Wait, let's stay here. Yeah, wait. That's good. Nice path here, playing with draw shot weight.
This is Ross Patterson's first rock of the fourth end. Attempting to freeze
Line's
right
good,
on that
line.
rock. Back 8 foot. Line's looking nice.
Looking pretty close.
Yeah, don't want to bump it. Just kind of want to stay right there, which they do. Beautiful shot. Very good team shot. Swept really well as well.
Yeah. First one of the day. I know.
Charlie will be attempting to blast that out.
And if he makes that shot, it appears we'll probably have a blank.
Yes.
Crazy what it's like as soon as you knock you're off like that, as soon as you're off that draw shot side, it's like first game of the game. And straighter.
Everything goes out of play, and Patterson will be throwing the blank here. Still early in the game. Time for Patterson to generate some offense.
With that 5 rock rule, there's always chances for multiple points.
Best throw of the game. I think we'll go double again, won't we? Go double again, same side. I don't think he's going to play a triple every time. Aye, that was my. Aye, I just try and keep some stones in play. Aye, no, I'm good with that. Just that kind of back four weight and give him a wee start. I'm trying to think if there's a way we can get.
So the score remains 4-0 for
almost
Thomas
better
over
goal.
Patterson, and this is after
This
4
side,
ends now.
because it means if
Just starting
Barney
the
come round
5th
that
end,
outturn, it's hard to get
Patterson
round it.
has a hammer.
Come out on. This side.
4th end was a blank end.
Yeah, I'm just saying if we have to come round. It's one all, isn't it? Did yours still go that way though? Okay.
Got a couple game updates for you. We have Epping leading 3-2 over Ginnard right now. Botcher got 3 in the 4th end, so they are up 5-2 on Tolly right now, and that's after 4 ends.
Yeah, we've got room this time, Dunks. Go for Carl.
And that's all we have for updates at
Is
this
it
moment.
long?
Our feature game,
Still for Carl though.
4-0 for Thomas over Patterson.
Still just Dunk for Carl. Alright, mate. Yeah, here wide.
This is Fraser Reed's last rock, or sorry, Fraser Reed, who is lead, his last rock for Team Thomas. Just taking it to top forefoot. Yeah, Patterson's putting up the double corner guard on the same side. Makes it harder to peel it when they're right behind each other.
Line's good.
Right, stacked together there.
Line's good this time. Line's good. Line. Whoa. Oh. Don't let top 12. 2. 15-8. I think you're good. I think you're good. Sit. Okay. Good, Mike.
This one's going a little deeper than they wanted.
Nice shot.
Is it on the rings? It's very close. But a nice shot, nonetheless. It's got really nice lines. It's going to be hard to hit that one.
I know. Gotta just play like.
Yeah, it looks like it is on the rings, just biting slightly.
Play T-line. Play T-line, Pat.
Patrick Jansen's first rock. Oh, sorry, the fifth end. Need a play on that, the rock that was just biting the 12-foot. Push it out in the open so they can hit it later on. And leaves his rock top 12.
Don't even control there. Even bump. Not bad. You like this? Yeah. What way do you like? Dead hack. Oh yes, darn it. Okay. Yeah.
We have breaking news. Gil Gunlickson. A blank in 6. Still 0-0 in that game, and trust me, folks, there were a lot of rocks in play earlier, and just the hitting ability of both teams eliminated a lot of granite. And that's after 6 ends, so 6 straight blanks.
Hard to believe with the 5 rock rule you can have 6 blank ends. With that many rocks in play and still continue to blank.
That's a nice shot. Hit and roll, stuck around. So Charlie Thomas just asking Patrick Jansen on his last rock here to hit this, and the double is definitely in play as well. Indicating that the weight was a little bit down. Got a nice roll right behind their own rock.
I don't think there's any point in hitting, is there? Right, draw. See that? See that? Try and get the nose. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't mind that. What are you liking? We like second, but it's not really doing anything just now, is it? I'm trying to get underside. Yeah. Yeah. And then that keeps, at least that keeps this in play at some point to try and use it. It's too hard, we can't get underside. You can get that and almost get a guard out of it. Yeah, oh yeah. Like that dunk. That should move quite nice.
Yeah, I think I like this call. Drawing in behind it would be a pretty easy tap back for Charlie Thomas's team. So Ross Patterson has decided to just go for a hit and roll, and hopefully you get the double out of it.
Whoa!
And this is only the
Push.
second rock, so there's still
Whoa! Yes!
rocks to come.
Hard! Hard!
This is really curling.
Go, 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 go. Get out. Okay. So terrible.
So it looks like Thomas is still line one, but there are two blue rocks in the house. So pretty good outcome.
Yeah, a good result.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So Charlie's called for the hit, nose hit on this blue rock. Leave a shooter in a really nice spot. And mission accomplished.
Yeah, well, this one. Yeah, that's how counting it. What are you thinking? No, I thought. Okay. Even back tee's okay.
So Ross is asking his third, Kyle Waddell, to draw around the center guard. He originally indicated around the corner, but they've chosen the center just to split those rocks up a bit.
Line. Line's good. Line's good. Line's good. Just dunk it in.
Should get some really nice movement here at the end.
Tuck it in. Tuck it in. Tuck it in, dunk. You got it. Go, 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 go. Go to go.
Working this hard. Get it tucked around.
Good throw.
Very nice weight. But about half exposed, I guess, hey, Craig?
Yeah. Looks like Charlie's going to still play the run through here. The Ross Patterson team was hoping to get that a little further back and make this run through a little more difficult. But
so Adam Casey, first rock, second rock in this end. And it's made, and he rolled out with his shooter, so the middle is wide open.
Probably needs to be T-line. I know, so you want that? If you're full 12, we lie 1.
And we have a final. Botcher has defeated Tolly.
Sorry. Eh? Yeah. What weight you like?
Ross has decided to make a play on this red rock. A little chap and rolling behind that
Push.
guard would be ideal.
Left. Whoa! Carl!
Just needs to do
It's on
some
the
curling
guard.
to get by that corner guard. And not quite.
I think the draw is a shot there, boys. Draw is a shot.
That was a missed opportunity to lie 2.
What draws a shot? Get
Now
another
Charlie
one.
Thomas can
Leave that one for
get a second rock in there and limit
I know.
Ross Patterson's scoring.
Yeah, I really like the call. They had to make a play on that red because they weren't shot at the moment, and they, you just never know if you're going to get that opportunity again to get that red one out. So too bad they just crashed on the corner guard there. So Charlie Thomas's first rock. He's trying to come around the center.
Don't barrier. Still more than that.
Wait on me, line's good. Line's good.
Don't want to be too deep here.
Yeah, it just comes
There
up
is-
back button here.
Leaves it up.
It's room for Ross Patterson to sit one right on top of that and be shot.
These are nice. I was back 8 the last time I was in this thing, wasn't I? Yeah. Kelly's 15 and a half top 4 there, so he's good.
So
Whoa,
Patterson's first rock of the end is on its way.
Whoa. Whoa.
Sweepers aren't touching it
Never.
yet. Line looks pretty good. It's
Whoa.
very dependent on the weight.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Got 14.6 on that, so just it's definitely keened up there. Just hit it a little early. Just a bit heavy on that one.
Yeah, I think so. Just a little heavy. It was pretty. You had to be pretty good on your weight to make that shot. He just came up just a little heavy.
So Charlie Thomas is going to be throwing a down weight hit. Remove that blue rock.
I didn't even see that there. They're much the same weight.
Nice shot by Charlie.
Very nice.
Yeah. so.
So Ross Patterson will be following him down, just tapping that rock back, get his one. This is last rock of the fifth hand.
Same, yeah.
Nice shot by Ross Patterson to score as one.
So score after 5 ends. Charlie Thomas 4 and Ross Patterson 1. Thomas will have hammer in the 6th end.
Just grab that first one. Doubles and guards galore, boys.
Give you a quick roundup of scores here. Barry is up 4-3 on Virtue, and that's after 5 ends. Cotter is up 4-3 on Blandford, and that is after 4 ends. Our feature game, of course, is 4-1 for Thomas over Patterson. Botcher has defeated Tolly. And yeah, this is old style pre-free guard zone kind of stuff. Giel and Gunlickson after 7 ends are blank. Or are scoreless. Love. Gunlickson has hammer in the 8th, so he needs a single point for the win. They're starting to run out of room to put the blank ends up on the scoreboard. And Epping is up 5-2 on Ginyard. And that is after 5 ends. So back to our feature game of the Ashley Home Store Classic here in Penticton, BC. I'm Mary Lou Richter and joined by Craig McLeod. It's been some fantastic curling this weekend. Lots of interesting shots.
Ross started off the game with at the end with a long guard, hoping to put a short guard on his next one, more than likely.
I can't believe that's been 7 blank ends. I don't ever seen that.
Fraser Reed's been asked to draw around here, top 4 around the center guard.
Nice shot by Fraser Reed.
Very nice shot.
Michael Goodfellow, lead for Ross Patterson.
Good.
Throwing a short guard here. Hopefully he's in line with his long guard, make it difficult to peel both rocks out and plug up that center.
Just Kyle at the end. Okay. Good. 16 feet.
Very nice shot.
Yeah, I think Patterson was probably looking forward to getting rid of the hammer and just trying to mix it up a little differently in this end.
Yeah, sometimes you just like to get rid of it
You
when it's
do.
not working for you.
Exactly. Change it up. This is another nice shot by Fraser Reed. This comes in top 12 around those center guards. covering the one on the button.
Just tee.
This is Duncan Menzies' first rock of the 6th end.
Close.
Second for Patterson.
Whoa. Where's the weight? We're high. We're really high.
He's just looking to
Even for last
promote
one.
that red one a bit.
Kyle for last one even. Yes, Kyle. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Good weight.
Either ran a little straighter than he thought, or may have got it out a bit. I'm not quite sure. But Charlie will be peeling these center guards now.
Yep, clean up on aisle C.
Oh, man.
And Patrick Jansen peels the top red guard. Or sorry, the top blue guard. And Team Charlie Thomas is still line 1. Second rock belongs to Ross Patterson.
Don't mind that. You'll go here. See that one more. Line's good. Yeah. Line's good. It's curling now. It's curling now. Just left over and up. Carl.
Looks like Ross is replacing that long center guard, and that is
That's
a great
perfect.
shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are really hard to throw and sweep because it's just so easy to hog it or to get it deeper than you want it. I'd like to give out a shout out to some of our silver sponsors. We have Edward Jones, Cannery Brewing, City of Penticton, the Copper Mug Pub, and Canadian Tire. Along with our platinum sponsor of Ashley Home Store. Couldn't do it without you folks. It's awesome to have you being a big part of this event.
Line's good. Line's good.
Ross
Close.
would
Line's line,
like,
line!
Kyle to
Hard line.
weld this one right on top of that red one.
Hard! Whoa, whoa, wait only, wait
It
only, wait only, wait only.
looks like it has real
Wait
nice
only.
line. This looks like
Wait
a great
only.
shot, actually.
Sweepers are really dragging this
Really good.
nicely. That's
Oh,
a beautiful
That's
shot.
a great shot.
Really good,
Yeah.
Kyle.
Charlie will be peeling that center guard off.
Adam Casey's throwing his first rock of the end for Charlie Thomas's team. And gets the straight peel.
Right there.
Ross is going to make a play on that with his thirds first onto the blue rock.
Line's okay. Just clean. Line's okay.
Or is he just throwing the guard?
Line's
I
good.
didn't see the indication actually.
Line.
Looks like
Line.
a guard.
Just over and up. Over and up.
Replacing that center guard.
Over and up. Good.
And a nice shot.
Really nice whip.
Two good ones, Kyle. Guards in the first and then try and tap.
Charlie would wants to make the peel here. A bonus would be taking that one out at the back.
And looks like the straight peel again.
I gave you there. Just same spot, centre.
Ross Patterson will be throwing his first stone.
Gotta go one more guard.
Be throwing a guard on that center line there, and
Like it. Speed's just like yesterday for the guard. Yeah. Easy. Whoa.
Replacing that center guard.
Whoa, set.
Another nice shot.
Charlie's just going to take out that blue rock there. I think that may give him an opportunity to play some run through with his red rocks without having to worry about any extra blues in there.
Very good point.
Exactly.
Because Ross is going to have to make a play on that, the blue on the other side to try to lie shot rock.
Okay, it'll come up a little. Okay.
Try to get as much as we can.
And Charlie was successful with that hit. And just hits and sticks.
See? Probably there. Yeah. Trying it. Okay. There. Okay.
It appears Ross is going to try and promote his blue rock onto that red rock and punch that red rock into the back of the forefoot there. It'd be nice to leave the angles set up so that there could be a potential jam.
Can you tap that just at the back?
Yeah, he'll want to bring his shooter right
Bite it
as
back
close to
eight,
the face
fine.
as he can, I guess, to make it a harder
Probably
shot.
just slightly offset so that he sets up that jam.
This is Ross Patterson's last rock of the sixth
Whoa.
end. Charlie Thomas has hammer.
Whoa!
Weight looks really nice. Line looks nice.
It's looking
as
pretty
well.
good, actually. Oh, just had to curl up just a little more.
Yeah.
It's going to be a, yeah. He definitely had to let it curl up more.
Yeah, should have room to get this through a straight double.
Yeah, like it doesn't matter. That's
It's 4 feet heavy.
that's gone. We're gonna sit here for 1-2. Yeah.
That one?
This should go right through the port.
a quick line there.
Yeah. Yours and Adams both went dead straight, eh?
Eh?
Yeah. Happy. Oh, just easy.
3-1. Ah, he's making it.
Charlie Thomas's rock is on its way.
Wait.
Any kind of contact here. Double through the hole. Score 4 for Charlie Thomas. And that's handshakes. Game over here. So Thomas wins this game. That was a must win for him to ensure that he got into playoffs. So 8-1 is the final score. Thomas over Patterson. Yeah, we'll just give you a quick update. Last rock here, the Gunlickson Giel game. Blank 7 ends. Gunlickson is making his draw for the 1 and the win. He hits the button. Don't see that very often with that many blank ends, but good ending to that game. Thanks, folks, for joining us. We'll be back on the air for the next round robin game. That will be at 11:45 a.m. Pacific time. Enjoy the Grey Cup.
I made sure not to do anything with it because, yeah.
Hi, I'm Jody Swartz. I'm co-owner of Ashley Home Stores Okanagan, and we're here today at the Boys and Girls Club in Kelowna, getting ready to present 30 beds to children in need. Hope to Dream believes that every child deserves a good night's sleep and a bed to call their own. It's a campaign where Ashley Home Stores donate a portion of mattress sales to purchase beds for children in need. It's a wonderful, meaningful way to give back to children. For every mattress sold, we've raised money to purchase a bed for a child in need. And I'm happy to say we've raised enough money to buy 30 beds for children today. We believe by helping a child sleep well, they are poised to lead a healthier, more productive life. And we are proud to be able to give back this way. These kids are the next generation, and it is our duty to help give them every advantage and opportunity we can. Thanks to our amazing staff who have helped us raise enough money to purchase these beds for the kids today. And we also want to say thanks to our loyal customers. And we hope that they feel good when they purchase a bed from us, knowing that a portion of the money will go toward buying a bed for a child in need. This is our first Hope to Dream event for Ashley Home Store Okanagan, and we hope to have many more future events. We feel that this is an important way to give back to the community.